Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me for another Batman review. Today it is Season 1, Episode 15, The Joker Goes to School. And no, he doesn't actually attend classes like I was hoping, but the Joker does appear at Gotham High School, which I thought was pretty entertaining. So this episode obviously brings back Cesar Romero as the Joker, and he's great once again. And there's a lot that happens in this episode. Maybe a little bit too much for 25 minutes, but this is definitely a fun episode, and in my opinion, it gets the series back on track. So we start with the plot where three cheerleaders are doing some kind of cheer, and they go to the vending machine to get some milk. Milk vending machine's an interesting concept. And instead of milk, the vending machines give out money. So this excites all the students, naturally, and we'll learn how this plays into the bigger picture later on. So Batman and the Commissioner have their usual chat about what's going on and suspecting the Joker and things like that. And in the meantime, there's a student council meeting with Robin, but he's actually Dick Grayson, high school student, which I appreciated. I thought that was funny. The head cheerleader, Susie, who we saw at the beginning, is also there. She's important to the plot, and a few other students as well. And then Batman arrives at the school, basically, and the student reaction to him is pretty hilarious, I have to say. I thought this was one of the funnier moments of the series so far, this whole scene. And Batman eventually meets up with the student council in the school, and he's showing a slideshow of the Joker, which fit the school theme, and I also thought was very funny. This is definitely one of the funnier episodes so far, in my opinion. And eventually the real Joker appears while the slideshow's going on, which was actually a little bit creepy and funny at the same time. So there's this whole scene with Batman and the Joker and the students, and eventually the Joker just gets out of it and runs away, basically. We'll see him again more later. In the meantime, across another part of town in a bar, there's this jukebox that's rigged with some kind of gun in it, which is kind of strange. It's one of those Batman moments you just gotta kind of see. And the bar is robbed by the Joker's henchmen. So we go back to the Joker's hideout with the henchmen, and we also find out that Susie, the head cheerleader, is working for him, and definitely the best twist of the show so far. I really didn't see this coming. I thought this was pretty clever. So now we know how he's doing some of the things he's doing inside the school. He has help, and it's kind of amusing. The Joker's buying her all these gifts like perfume and things to get her to do what he wants. He's basically using her for his own gain, like the Joker would. And she's supposed to carry out the next phase of the plan and get some kind of exam papers from the school, which we'll find out why that's important in the second part of the episode. So once again, there's a lot of plots going on. You have the vending machines, the exam papers, the stick up at the bar. You know, a lot of things going on, but it fits together pretty well. So Batman and Robin go back to the school, and Susie is there, and she basically tricks them because they never seem to be that smart initially, and then Batman and Robin seem to get smarter as the episodes go on. She tricks them into getting trapped, and eventually the Joker has them. And in our cliffhanger for this episode, they are tied to electric chairs. So once again, it doesn't look good for Batman and Robin, but I have a feeling they'll be okay. So overall, this was a solid part one episode. It was a good setup. It was funny. It was fast-paced. Maybe a few too many plots that didn't totally mesh together, but overall, an excellent episode. Pretty much what you could ask for from a part one. So I give The Joker Goes to School a 4 out of 5, and I do recommend this episode for all fans of the show. So a 4 out of 5 for The Joker Goes to School, and as always, thank you very much for watching.